arrest for insider trading.
Michelle, don't struggle. Son of a...
You're bankrupt. All your accounts have been frozen.
Claire, get me a new lawyer.
You don't have any money, you stupid ginger!
That's Melissa McCarthy's husband, too, by the way. She plays a busted business tycoon whose path to redemption comes in the form of pseudo-girl guides in The Boss. Here with his review of this movie and others is Richard Crouse. Hey, Gordon, you know, so Melissa McCarthy, that's her husband, right?
Yeah, Ben Falcone.
And Kristen Bell, so the cast is good.
Well, the cast is good. He also directed the movie and co-wrote it with her.
Yeah.
And, you know, of all the movies that she's made, I have to tell you, I like Melissa McCarthy. She makes me laugh. I love her spirit. She'll do anything to get a laugh.
Why do I think there's a butt coming here?
But there's a big butt coming here. And what that is the worst movie that she's made so far is a movie called Tammy.
Right.
And Tammy it just never took flight. Just didn't happen. Well, it's the same cast. It's the same crew. It's the same everything. It's Ben Falcone, her husband, wrote and directed Tammy, and he's back to produce The Boss with her. And unfortunately, it just doesn't really work. She'll do anything, and you watch her working so hard to wring anything out of this script, any kind of laughs that she can get, and it just doesn't really happen. She never misses a pratfall. And, you know, while there is some, you know, great comedic promise with the idea of having a look at unchecked avarice, you know, like Leona Helmsley, Martha Stewart, all that stuff. It really never takes flight. So for me, it's a 2-star movie. I wanted more, and it was especially disappointing coming off the strength of Spy, which was so funny, and I thought
pretty good surprise too.
But she's turned a corner here, and she's making really good.
Okay,
movies.
I just want to ask you one quick question: how long into the movie before she has no money?
It's 20 minutes.
Okay.
She loses it all very quickly.
Demolition with Jake Gyllenhaal.
I like this movie a lot. Demolition is a story, kind of a whimsical movie about grief. So he plays a man whose wife is killed rather suddenly, and he responds in a really unusual way. He just goes numb. The day after the funeral, he goes back to work. The one thing he does, though, is write letters to a vending machine company complaining that while his wife died, just like literally 2 minutes afterwards, he was hungry, so he put some money in the vending machine, and the machine ate his money. So he writes a letter to them complaining about it, and then he writes another one, and another one, and another one, and another one, and it gets the ear of their customer service rep, played by Naomi Watts.
Right.
And that's his way of unloading, of making sure that someone in the world is hearing his silent screams. It is funny, it is smart, it's a great performance from Jake Gyllenhaal, who is quickly becoming one of the edgiest kind of mainstream actors out there. So it's 4 stars.
4 stars. Okay, Hardcore Henry.
This is probably the first movie of the year that should come with a medical advisory because it is so in your face. There's so much going on. It's a first-person point of view movie, so it all looks like this.
The entire movie looks like this.
The entire movie is
POV.
you're seeing it from the point of view of the main character. You never see the main character except for a glimpse in a mirror at one point, and that's it. It is violent with a capital V. It is a movie that if you're used to playing first-person shooter video games, you'll understand the look and you'll like it, but it's a lot. For me, it was about half an hour too long because it kind of gave me a headache.
So 2 stars. And we've only got a minute, but I saw the light. We had Elizabeth Olsen on the show earlier talking about this, but this is the story of Hank Williams.
A story of Hank Williams, and it's kind of like sex, drugs, and honky-tonk music. And I wish it was more than that, though. It's such a great story. Hank Williams was a huge star for a very short period. He flamed out rather quickly, but he had like 30 big hits and you know, classic songs like Your Cheating Heart and Hey Good Looking, which were all about, you know, poignant heartache and all that stuff, and none of that's in the movie. So it's a 2-star movie for me. But you know what's really great, and we don't have time to get to it, but Sleeping Giant is in theaters this week, and a Canadian movie. Support Canadian film. Go see this. It's one of the best movies out there right now.
All right, perfect. You'll find all of Richard's reviews on our website, canadam.ctvnews.ca.